dyslexia is different things to the individual. That manifests in different ways. For me, there's no commas or full stops really. Letters are back to front, and it's almost like a hidden code. You're sending me something that's not in my language, so I have to translate it back into a language that I can understand. Reading and writing was something that was pretty terrifying. You know, I was the kid at the back of the class trying everything I could to avoid standing up and reading, standing up and presenting. I didn't worry about career opportunities because I didn't see career opportunities. It was like, if you can't read or write, you just go after every job where you don't need to read or write. I could put together an email and I could put together a report, so I could kind of survive in the environment. But everything I did was proofread by my wife. Since being at Watson-Marlow, it was pretty obvious from pretty early on that this was a different type of environment. I was much more comfortable to be able to tell people that it was a challenge. But the one moment which was the light coming on, I'm not going to get emotional about it, but it is a big moment, was I remember when I was working with Sean Thornley in the EHS team, he gave me this document to read and said, can you proofread that? And I said, oh, mate, you know, it's like my dyslexia, you know, and Sean just looked at me and said, I don't, you know, it's not about that. I want to know your opinion. From that moment, it wasn't just about I've got dyslexia, it was I've got dyslexia and people want to hear my opinion. It changed everything. I think what we're doing really well is bringing awareness to it. And I think that's the starting point for anybody. You know, you can't do anything unless you're aware that A, there's challenges, and then B, by building communities around those challenges, you can find the conversations to help us take that next step. In the same way that we talk about safety, and the same way we're starting to consider sustainability, you know, let's start talking about how can we show that thought leadership, that show that work shouldn't be a default boundary for people with dyslexia or hidden disability. That's what I would like to see us take that next step.